position though.
Ham underscore sandwich 96. How we doing, mate?
Yeah,
How's the sleep? Dude, sleeping good, man. Everyone in America is getting absolutely wrecked, so I'm getting like a good amount of sleep. I'm getting 2 nils after 2 nils. Multiple days in a row.
Yeah.
Starfish?
Sure. I prefer turtle.
Pretty sure they wanted to set up some kind of high-low with this.
Yeah, 2024.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing
For
I
the
do
high-low
want to
pistol
point out
with
is
the
we actually
turret
in
giving
this
them
map
early info.
have
I like that.
2 of our top 3 players in ACS so
I
far
pass
this
on
year in May and
over
Jeremy.
towards
So
A.
really exciting to see
Gonna be met
duelists
with 3
really stepping
person.
it up this year, performing out of their minds. Let's see if they can keep it up.
All right, well, quick entry coming through here. Jeremy just getting himself to the opposite side.
And they just chill with this one. Oh, we're straight descending over towards site. Okay, Omen has Omen Flash. See, Omen Flash, no smoke to block anything here. And, okay, the call is made to leave site. So they get over towards site and they have a frenzy. That is a scary, scary thing. Ever goes in, nothing to combo, even though it hits one.
Sliding over through spawn now. See if they're going to try to spread this a little bit, but already so far back, our Team Secret, still a paranoia for Borkum, still a paint shell for Jeremy, still a snake bite for Envy, so a lot
Go one molly on the spike as well.
Post-plant.
See how the retake looks. Haunt sent out, looking for the reveal. Does get cleared. Push up into the smoke. It's going to be Jesse taken down. Assassin's able to find the first kill. Borkum turning fire. Does get rid of May, but
no mollies anymore.
Jeremy low on HP. They're out building here. Swing out though. Anthem going to be taken down. Sessa able to find a second, but Envy comes up.
Man, he's so good, bro. He's
Gunning
so
him down
good.
clean with the ghost.
Lovely round from him.
Round.
Yeah, I mean, they just delayed this great.
It's just another
They had to take...
performance here from Envy to start things off.
Yeah, it's just that. Had to take tree fast. Good amount of good amount of damage done here, and then...
It's tough for DFM.
I mean, look at this.
Conceding so much space. The mollies didn't make too much of an impact here. It wasn't really the util that got it done for Team Secret. It's Envy, and he's already...
The Envy sucks, yeah. I'm just so high up on this guy. I just think he's so good, man. I really, really do.
Let the other teams know when he's popping off. And look at this. Jesse's got an outlaw to start here.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, that guy should have been dead,
but certainly is a very different look.
Yeah, they get away with one. In terms of their buy, really, really weird one, but it's not fine. They're allowed to death. Outlaw, Bulldog, Double Stinger.
Close range classics. You never know. Could be a little tricky. Let's see if they can handle it. The outlaw from Jesse. Maybe be able to come into play at this angle that Envy's looking at right now. Let's see if they can break through.
Get them backing away. Smoke going to come down here from Cess just to slow them up.
Anyway, I come back to coaching as if I get Envy. Yeah, I think he's one of the best, man. I really do.
Kind of gives it away a bit that they might be playing for some close range contact, and so Team Secret's like, no, let's try the other side of the map. See if we can spread it a little bit. But that
Jesse decides to help him out. I think they wanted to not. Not let him know.
Triple push out.
Wait, this isn't too bad right now. Yeah.
A lot of the firepower now on the ground. On the corner, Borkum able to find 2.
A good cleanup. There is the rifle down low.
Pushing forward, ends up getting caught here by the seas. Anthem, however,
Killjoy not about to pick up the rifle.
Back around the opposite side of the site.
Yeah.
Taken down as NDG approaches from tree. Weapon recovered though. Now with the Bulldog in hand. 2v3 for the attempted retake. Already decent damage dealt here by DFM. Can they find more?
And Neth can upgrade to a Bulldog along the way, so this could get pretty dangerous here for Team Secret.
Second shot, does manage to get the connection. It all comes down to the Killjoy. Push forward, Neth not spotting anything quite just yet. Borkum there at drop. Shots fly, and yep, it's just going to be...
Yeah, I mean, that crossfire is just such a nightmare. I mean, they got rid of a Spectre. It's not the worst eco. Good hope for more.
It's already better.
We're good. We don't even have to think about it anymore.
What the?
But I mean, this is a pretty good idea from DFM. They kind of put enough of their utility on different sides of the map that it
Borodokin. Am I saying that right? Borodokin. Thank you so much, man. Your first ever gifted subs, and you go for 5.
That's good because they get a couple kills out of it. Now, it would have been nice to get a
thank you for
third,
that, mate.
Chat,
you know what to do. Get some slug oilers in him.
A good little trap play and
thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
You'll take those every day of the week.
If you go gifted, make sure you say thank you as well.
Only a minor amount of
say thank you
taken
to Bora.
there. He does manage to TP out. just in time.
Alex, mate, hello. Good morning.
Some attention
You're
though
up early.
from DFM away from this A side of the map. Join in there from Medusa.
Yeah, just hunting to see if anybody's going to try to push.
You going to school?
Anthem.
All right, enjoy.
The Prowler and the Nano as well. So Team Secret not really able to clear the space they'd like. Nano placed in response behind the back of that toxic screen, just in case there's teams on their bonus anti-bonus really like to try to hit B on this map with that weaker weaponry.
Okay, I kind of like this though. Pressure over towards B early, then we go up towards A. This is the thing that I've been enjoying what teams have been doing. This early alarm bot that's like behind the wall. It's like a commitment, but it's not that much of a commitment. But you get so much early info. And look, and because the alarm bot's still here, they just feel like they can leave. I also think like this alarm bot you could do a lot of plays off of, even just some kind of Odin spam can be pretty good, Omen Flash, etc. They do discover it early, so that's pretty solid from Team Secret. This is looking really nice. They still have nade, they still have Omen Flash, like they can make some plays here. Problem is Omen is miles away to use Omen Flash.
Have to figure it out pretty quick. They're setting up for this retake coming from a bunch of different angles.
Jesse in decently deep, swing onto the corner, and just Medusa unable to steady that one. Envy finds the kill with that Vandal in hand. One goes in,
no one's pressuring Hobbit. Oh man, this is scary. It's not the best plan.
In this position, Envy snappy with it. Is able to find himself a second kill now. Jesse Bash claims May. Borkum finds Anthem, and that's all down to Cess, and he will fall.
Yeah, really nice.
Team Secret converting 3-0 now to start.
Yeah, and already DFM having a hard time.
They gotta try and take.
Team Secret.
You gotta try and take Hobbit, I think.
Yeah, he gets some early information.
In my opinion, it's like you've either got to take one of these.
Just holds their ground for a little bit. That causes some rotation.
I mean, they did take spawn in terms of where door is, but the fact that MB1 is dual over towards there just meant there was always a crossfire.
Bother Team Secret much at all in the beginning part of that round. You get them into post plants, and Team Secret very deadly.
Also, Team Secret saved a lot of util. Like they didn't really have to use much just to get over there.
That's what you expect out of this squad. The discipline, very strong.
Oh, and we had to send in it.
Looks like maybe Secret just going to be up in the ante here, up in the speed a bit as Jeremy diving forward. He'll need a little bit of damage from his pain shells, but it's all good. Doesn't die.
Just tickle a little bit. Oh,
oi.
Snake bite.
Poor guy.
Oh, and the Nano too, almost.
But he's able to find one before come up on top of the box.
Absolute shots at the moment.
Keeping things a little bit more even as it does go down into a 2v2, but now it's just Borkum left, and he will be able to clutch it out.
Damn, this got real close. The good news for DFM is they needed to do damage, and they did. Borkum, lovely round from him. Problem now is big buy round for DFM. The second one, we're going up against the ults. It's the snowball once again. We've seen a lot of snowball this week.
They do a ton of damage on the way in.
So many teams are winning the bonus.
Great damage out of the Stingers and Sheriffs as well, but Borkum, yep. Let him know, Borkum.
Do you reckon they have to change something at the moment? I feel like we're seeing more snowballs than before, and maybe it's because the fact that the second round, because of the outlaw, you now see more like full ecos, which means that you can buy the rifles and not worry.
Meth now eliminated Jeremy with 2. Things not looking better here for DFM in this round. 3 players to try to retake versus the 4.
That's just not ready for that pacey hit from Team Secret. He tried to line up the Odin angle, but
been crazy this split. Yeah, I think the Outlaws ruined the game a little bit. That's where I'm actually sitting right now.
Clear out on the Prowler, then that one's going to
because it used to be relatively risky, so FPX spy, right? Where it's like rifle, sometimes it's an extra rifle, and then it's pistol, so that you can get 4 rifles into the buy rounds. And this isn't a good example because obviously they only had like 1 rifle. But because of this, we get less bonuses, which means we get more 3-0s.
Looks like ultimately DFM will go unscouted.
Which means that you just get snowballed so heavy because you lose that one buy round that is the 3rd round. 5th round comes around, and because you've been getting eco'd, you're up against more ults than you have, so you have the disadvantage there. But then From a
you can see
pistol,
that
a lot of
Jeremy
times you're
just so
5-0
fast
down.
with this, right on the back of Jesse's utility, looking a lot better, a lot more comfortable with that fade. Able to keep Neth completely off balance with the Nightfall into the Prowlers. Now you've got a lockdown for Team
It's a
Secret
weird
and
one.
Detonation Focus Me, one away from a Nightfall
Oh, I can take
for Anthem, one away from a pit for Envy. So some orbs. Being contested.
FD charity is done. Oi!
Very
Wait, what
clean.
the hell? I looked
That
back and saw that
shot
second
from
shot. That was nice.
Didn't quite realize that Jesse Vash was poking out there from the opposite side of Mountain, but still fantastic damage dealt there by Sessa to be able to find those 2 kills. Prowler coming in, NDG going for the chase, but Neth is able to find that
I
kill.
think you can take that
DFM
out now, Lexi, by the way,
themselves
the
on board
pin.
here at long
I
last.
think the whole
As the
campaign's
snake
stopped
bite
and you
will
can't
take
even
down Jesse
donate,
Vash
I
beyond
think.
the grave. Tap onto the spike plant, Envy. Position, waiting this one out, but they hear that it hasn't gone through yet, so now DFM need to start thinking about where Envy is going to be trying to play
Oh,
this
it's
one
still a
out.
thing? Oh, okay, well then.
May seems very aware.
Honestly, I don't mind.
Watching the angle. Unable to find the kill, unable to find the damage. Envy, he would love to have at least one. If he gets one of these players, dropping that pit.
I mean, if he gets one, dude, he's on for
is
this.
a very balanced play for him.
Spike
This time
planted.
will commit to it, but does he send out the ult? So the answer is going to be no. Maybe expect.
Not even worried with this
lockdown
ult.
was going to come through in response.
Literally
Instead of
makes
trying
it
to fight into
impossible.
As, yep, third set
Literally
of great
makes it
players there to
impossible.
collect.
Nicely
DFM
played.
will be able to get themselves on the board here in round 6.
Yeah, a nice opener here for DFM from Cess. And then
Yeah, he did great over towards
discipline
Mounds,
with
and
their
they needed
utility,
something like
getting
this.
some value out of those snake bites. And then also that turret there to set up the lockdown to make sure that there was no real hope for Envy at the end. That is clean.
Yeah, that second shot was the one here.
Neth there working with Anthem very nicely. Yep, great play from Medusa, even though he dies. Had good timing.
Oh, for the 1v3, dude, they need a round, they need money, they need everything, dude. And you got to look at this, right? Say that Envy got like 2 kills here. It would be 4 people that get reset. Like this at least gives them a good amount of money. It's 100% worth, I'm telling you. And it's like a secured. As soon as this all goes down, the percentage of him winning goes from like, what, 20 to about 1%.
Here on his lonesome for now. Prowler does get a quick little spot out. Decently quick to rotate,
Yeah,
though.
for sure it's
DFM,
worth.
the rest of the players making their way over towards that C-Link door. Tap comes in, Nightfall out in response. Showstopper from May, unable to find anything there, but does steady the spray to take down NDG. Pit now invested, but
Still
Spike
pretty
not
hard, but we see the
planted.
pit before
being
we
held here by
plant,
Jesse
and we
Vash.
kind of
They don't
can
have
get
that
to
showstopper to try to
all
get
of this
themselves
map
in here.
control, which means that we can spam this. I'm still pretty confident
sending
unless
that one
this
out
guy
early.
back box owns
That's
everyone.
over the corner, Jesse Vash able to find one, gets a headshot, May just swings into the spray.
Okay, yeah, I mean, he was literally the person that had to go huge, and he
1v2
did.
though into this pit with a showstopper potentially on the opposite side as well. He's got his work cut out for him. Skirting around the side of this one, drops down. Noise going to be heard. Envy right there.
Yeah,
Up
very
in
nicely
front,
done.
spot him out,
9
takes
method
him down.
DFM. 1-9 loss
Tough round here
bonus.
for DFM.
And we got 2 people that are
time,
fully wrecked, like we
able
said,
to
because they died in
Get
the round
pretty
before
cleanly in to
this.
see our team Secret. Didn't even have to snag the orb on the way in. They opted to just try to use Jeremy to push
Yeah,
space.
see, bro,
Great
Jesse
hold
this
here
week
from
is...
Jesse. Snagged
Jesse
down
this
first,
week has had
expecting the
enough.
repeat, just holds down the spray and profits from it. Probably knew he did a bunch of damage already. There you go. The ever calm leader of Team Secret.
C900 Thieves.
Great job, and now they're
It
flush
was...
with ultimates.
100 Thieves looked
Viper's
really
Pit,
good,
you've got everything to
and
work with, and just still
C9,
that Viper's
yeah, looked
Pit for
slightly off.
Medusa.
It was a good
DFM.
mix of
And it's
both.
another costly round for DFM
Did
as
you
well, just given
rewatch?
what
Oh,
they
you gotta
invested.
watch Bind.
Yep.
I don't
I
mind
think you
necessarily
have to
that
watch
lockdown
Binds,
earlier
man.
on as Porkum team being forward. Does see May there for
There
a
was
brief little
some,
moment,
there was some.
but Nightfall,
there were some
as well,
rounds
that
in there
showstopper having been
that
burned
were
in the
pretty
previous round
insane.
does certainly hurt DFM.
Yeah, I would watch Bind.
It's very painful. I mean, it just seems like they can't quite get the value out of their old cycles that they'd like. And that's going to keep
There's a couple of rounds. Well, there's like one round in there that people will talk about for a long time, I think, or at least always refer to.
Really kind of stagger them if they so choose. And just again, Secret working the map, looking for holes. It was a 4-man stack over towards A. And Secret likely knowing, because of the economy situation, that if they get more than one player of contact,
On gun here.
go somewhere else, because it's probably going to be quite a few players on the back of that. Jeremy going to use that showstopper to try to gain space, trying to use that prowler, give him some info.
Chasing on the back end, and oh boy!
I thought it was gonna be like
He does give
4.
his life for it, but gets 2 in return. May and Medusa annihilated by the showstopper. With the limited weaponry that they have here. See if DFM are going to be able to do anything. But Borkum on this deep lurk, 10-3-3 already. He's been off to a fantastic start. He is about to absolutely ruin their entire day. First one found. Okay, a little bit whippy. Does end up getting taken down. Weapon.
He's got it. He did wait a little bit longer, I think.
Can they get themselves actually into the site? NDG playing disconnected. Even if this did come down to a 1v2, he's got that lockdown. They're trying to force them out, but it looks like it might not be necessary. Says again.
And they are playing so well this week.
Do some more damage,
they're playing so well this week.
The shots will come through, fly true, and Team Secret will move up 7-1 with a pause the clock. It looks like we're going to have a timeout call.
Yeah, you would think it's about time. 4-1 from DFM. Great usage of Jesse's utility there. Again, looking so much better on the fade here today, and also...
I feel like I cursed him a little bit in this moment.
Who?
Borkum.
Oh, you did a bit. But that's okay.
It's all right. He bought time. He got a kill. He did some damage.
Not the start they wanted.
Once he gets at least one in that
Not
position.
the start they
but
wanted.
Brings up a larger point here for Team Secret, right? Like, they're doing a great job spreading the map. They're doing a great job kind of getting info, reading
I
the
don't think so,
positions
Gabri.
of DFM, not
I think
over-aggressive
their
for the
roles
most
there are
part,
kind of
other than
working
I'd
well.
say
I don't think they need to change anything up like that.
The one round where they lost to
Hello, Zilf. How we doing, mate?
Other than
43
that,
months
they've
as
been
well.
pretty good
Thank you so much, Zilf.
about making sure they're not running into those
Thanks for the tier 1, man.
stacks of
How's
defenses
things?
that DFM is trying to set up and avoiding any real situations where it's easy for DFM to get trades.
Team Secret is strong, just need to be consistent. Yeah, that's very accurate. Yeah, imagine they performed like this every single week. Like they would, I mean, they'd be right up there with the other three at the top.
Excuse me, just Borkum lurking. He still has his TP. But those ability of Team Secret to get into those positions is what has made them so good the last couple games. You know, Jesse's just reading everything so well right now. The game's just coming to him, and he's just having a great time. I mean, this is some of the best we've seen from him so far this year.
Oh, for sure. Sessa again, just looking to try to maintain control outside of Mound. Does manage to jump away.
They what though? Like the only buy round they have was when he solo killed 2. Not a great look.
So Medusa
Reckon they should probably just be a little bit more proactive. I would imagine, and I think this is right. I think they think the same thing as well.
Facing that direction, yeah. And NDG's going to try to play off of it. Not able to find much out of it.
Then honestly, after this, let's 4-man Group C and just send it.
There were a couple players there, so let's see how Team Secret wants to do this. If they're going to expect an over-rotation, maybe try to collapse through the doors towards B here. It's kind of what it's feeling like.
Yeah, okay, free passing with a fade eye. I like this.
Help, though. Sesu setting up for the paranoia.
Sends this one out, and as they try to swing through, Jeremy just says absolutely not. Shuts that down real quick.
Well,
Gone, Anthem. Just having
we tried.
DFM just trying to change things up, trying to catch them off guard.
Did the fade eye come in before the Omen Flash?
Anthem does come away with one nice kill. As swing out, Borkum now going to be taken down. Fight to try and delay here. This is going to be a tap on the door.
Wait, but they go into the Killjoy. It's still pretty good.
But Medusa also giving up 2 party gift kills in addition. Will finally be put down here by
Oh no, not this guy though. They really need a ramp.
Stranded right out in front of the B site.
He's picking this up and going to C, right?
A nasty crossfire. He's going to have to try to get through. Plus the haunt. Not going to be easy.
Swing out. Oh, man.
Okay, really nice round from Medusa. I love this though. The coach is thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. Just got to be proactive here. We gotta just get an exec on, get him wrecked.
Yeah.
So I like this, and they just weren't expecting the two extra people here. They at least expected one because Fade Eye came over from Waterfall, but I don't think they were expecting this guy over towards C on this angle. And Medusa was just aiming, to be honest.
They're gonna need it. It's getting pretty one-sided pretty fast, so.
I wonder if they're going to keep that kind of thing up. Like, I wonder if they're going to start pushing into these areas.
Show something a little bit different. It did seem to give Team Secret a little bit of overconfidence to re-aggress.
Oh, they use my molly now as well. DFM now uses this molly.
Out in the end. May have looked a little questionable, but hey, they got there.
Saw the entry. Know that Jeremy is in a committed position. Prowler still checking, and Borkum going to be forced down off the box. Decent preset there on that nano, but 2 kills going to be found as Neth and Medusa both can take it down.
Spike planted.
Forced back off the paranoia.
Got the lockdown here still too to consider for DFM.
What they do. Jeremy just trying to hold that Angle does end up getting taken down. May able to find one. 3v4 now. Now 2v4. Borkum comes up with one swing onto the corner. All on May.
Look at how good they are in the afterplan over towards C, man. It's too strong.
Kill 8 rounds now, rather.
Every single time DFM get a kill, get a round, they just lose the next, and they got an eco. It looks
the shots aren't really coming through.
No.
No, they are getting outjawed
Team
a
Secret's
lot.
doing a really good job of making it hard to understand.
Like from what I'm watching right now, if I'm DFM, I'm just gamble stacking all the time.
Don't really seem to garner much
Like gamble stack and late push. I would probably do the exact same round they did earlier, to be honest, or without the B push. Like right now, I'd probably just leave A, do the alarm bot, 3-person push, 2-person push or something.
Could see some action, but really Team Secret isn't contesting rubble at all.
I think when you're getting outjawed like this,
again, DFM tries
you gotta just take risks.
Aggressive off of that free space, but so far Team Secret happy to just kind of wait them out, work the map a little bit, and then pick B or C depending on which one they feel is a little more open, which one they have a little more opportunity to get into. Jesse looking to shift the spike over as he is going to try to fake a little bit towards A. This is all just a ruse.
This has been the story of this team, really. On defense, they get overwhelmed so much. And a lot of times when a team gets overwhelmed, it's like really important that one player needs to get one kill, and that one player doesn't get the kill. It feels like that always happens.
Individual play from Jeremy. Nothing you can do about that. He's just too good.
Bash now. She goes right forward. That's May down. The only rifle that they had.
30 seconds left.
Taken away from them.
Why did this guy not even react to that?
Secret look to flawlessly get themselves up to 9-round wins here in the first half.
And look who the lurker is. It's Jeremy. Well, he's about to die.
He actually didn't see him or hear him.
Double take, make sure he's all on his lonesome. Gets the kill.
But Medusa saw him when he jumped.
Needing to rotate over.
That was so weird, man. What's up, Am? How we done?
The recovery there on May's weapon.
The guy might have even come up on the mini-map with how high he jumped in there.
So difficult. Look at this crossfire at this door. To isolate one of them, but it's nearly impossible here.
Medusa taken down as Cess will be able to find Jesse Fash, but ultimately will have to try to back away. NDG's maybe going to have to fight his way through this. Steps heard. Cess is just wanting to be able to take him out. Doesn't manage to do so.
Okay, last round.
Yeah, nice.
Let's see something random from them. Let's see something random. Let's 5-person push A or something.
Team Secret is working the map here so well. It starts out as a fake by Jesse towards A, just himself using his fade utility. As a lot of times fades are going to be the ones leading the charge for sight hits, and that keeps enough of DFM confused about where they're going. There's quite a bit of contact in the C, even though Jeremy gets that initial kill, and then it's a rat back towards A for Team Secret to keep DFM completely befuddled.
Amped, that would be wild, man. It's a hard game for them. Ooh. Yeah, get a freebie. Yeah, backup gun. They got so much money, they can just do what the hell they want. And the 4-person push over towards A might actually come out. They might just go all the way aggro.
Very much just stacking up
into a Viper that could potentially spam util. Yeah, I like this. I'm in for this.
Coming through. Ooh. Just a shot, but that does bait out that showstopper now. And NDG, he repicked, finds the kill. Going to be taken down. NDG looking for a little bit more. Eventually, will back
Medusa
away.
got so overwhelmed.
Site open for the taking here. NDG just looks to create some more space here for the squad as the plan comes in.
But if he reads that waterfall is open, he could put the lockdown in here. Close enough.
Just send it, yeah. Right here in the site, will invest in
the
final
man, they
round.
got 2.
And with Medusa's death, I mean, I didn't believe that's the entire half. Not seeing.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's the same thing every time I watch DFM. Solo guy needs to get a kill, he dies. And I think when I'm watching DFM, they need to hard retake every single site. Like if I'm the DFM coach, I think in practice this week, I just focus on we never fight sites and we just leave sites and just retake with 5. and just focus on their retakes. The amount of time it's just like one person gets overwhelmed, two people get overwhelmed, and they don't get enough on site. So then we see like these retakes where they just don't have the numbers, and the crossfires are like there from most of the drilled teams, so they just can't even get anything into it.
We know how good this DFM team can be at their best.
It's a hard situation.
But right now, it is just all team secret, and it's the way that they're utilizing the map. That little bait and switch there at A main was really nice with the op on NDG to keep that showstopper in check. I mean, that was clearly a play to anti that.
I would love to know like the average on defense for like this whole split.
There, you have a good angle to go back behind after you take that op shot.
Just lack of heroes, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I don't think the individuals have the firepower to just hold the sites like they're holding it.
Always been something that
it's like a rep thing as well. It's like rep and loads of practice of like getting exec on, working out how you can kind of get the one kills. I guess the confidence as well to just stay. But I think they have the confidence to stay on site, but I'm not seeing like the individual skill to be able to frag out. I think they just got to leave sites for the rest of the split.
It's a completely different looking team.
Apart from like maybe May. May can pretty much fight heavy, but he's not having a good game.
It's still a very different looking team secret.
Yeah.
So my point still stands.
No, it was a 13-7 last time, and this is wildly better from Team Secret, and especially considering what we saw the last time they were on Lotus.
Well, it all has to start here. DFM over onto the attack half. Hey, not being able to find that impact that we have been seeing from him very consistently, very regularly, even in.
He's just been having to retake all the time against like 3v4s.
The concern that I've had with DFM is that if May isn't having one of his best games, it seems like the follow-up often just isn't quite there. And I mean, credit to Team Secret. They're really, really, really toying with their food. I mean, they have been just working the map so nicely, catching them in so many bad positions, anticipating them so well. NDG looking to play off his turret. A nano there as well. DFM does clear it. NDG, though, doesn't get any pressure. Gets the poison cloud as well. And that's going to force DFM to back a bit off and rethink this hit.
All person stack over towards A. And looks like Killjoy is at least gonna start looking.
That's creeping forward over at A to see what he can.
Yeah, and with this push over towards here, that means the 4 are gonna hit the site. NDG just leaves the site. So this is what they need to do more. Just get out of there and try and hope that your backup comes.
Trying to hug against the box. Jump coming through. Just put a little bit of damage down on a Medusa, but ultimately will fall.
They did great going to hunt this guy, though.
From DFM, good paranoia as well to break the site open. Boombot going to be cleared, and Medusa in a 1v2 can't really get much done.
A little bit of damage there. Borkum swinging.
They got no map control.
Medusa coming up with one. Now the last man standing, but has to go for the reload as Borkum swings around bend. The fuse will come
this
through.
is a
Team
savage
Secret,
one.
2-0 in pistol round wins, and now up to 11.
Yeah, and
Got the early Omenor on defense out.
Is not able to be taken. Just again, leaving a soul player wide
it's a double pistol.
out towards spawn like that. You know, you got to anticipate there's going to be more than one coming that way. And it is going to have to be a force buy from DFM. There's no real choice at this point. You got to turn this around here and now. And Neth trying to use that toxic screen against his opponents, but really able to do so. Too many players there. And the retake so good. Borkum having another big multi-kill round. And it's just cruise control for Team Secret. They are on one, and so is Borkum. 18.
How'd you game plan when there's a heavy firepower disadvantage? Yeah, honestly, the problem is I've never been in a team like I got lucky with my team. Like we always had the best firepower pretty much. So we struggled on other elements. But when you do struggle with firepower, you have to do what I'm saying, where you just give up sights. Like I would lean heavy into just like plays like this, man. I would lean heavy into guns like this. Like just gimmicky plays if you're gonna fight sight. the majority of the time you just leave sites.
Spread out a little bit, give
and to play with numbers. This heavy prep rotates, retakes.
Try to nullify the effectiveness of those.
On tack, you're always going to be fine because you have numbers, but
DFM just
on defense, you're going to have a bad time. I would lean heavy into charge, ARP, stuff like that. Have a lot of set aggro plays, a lot of trap plays, never play sight.
So working his way forward here towards C. Turret just around the corner will be noted. Looks like just going to back off for now.
Just the
that may take the lead.
Standard DFM. Wait until the 30-second mark, and then we start making our push. They have been one of our slower-paced teams for sure so far this season.
Quick jump peek to spot one. Anthem on the lurk, able to catch
big
Borkham
kill.
off guard. Decent damage found there as the plant can come through. Snake bite to just keep him shoved back.
Planted.
The fade. Fade luck.
GG waiting for the rest of the team to join in. He approaching from Waterfall with that judge. Not necessarily going to put him in a fantastic
Dude, they don't have the guns to retake, really. It's a lot onto Jeremy.
That turret. A little bit of spray across as Haunt will be broken. Will not gain.
This guy gets no extra smoke.
Though. Wise to it, suspecting that that lurk was going to be in play.
Oh. Judge is going to get a kill.
Push up through the smoke. And, yep, Envy will get taken down. Jeremy able to find one with the Guardian before falling.
All right, lovely force buy in this one. Maybe they're back in it. They get some upgrades. I say they get some upgrades. They get a Guardian upgrade. They had the option of getting a Judge.
DFM to get back into, I mean, to be frank, a convincing position where you can really believe in a potential run back.
Yeah, absolutely. It is going to be a long, arduous journey if they're going to get there. And that's a good round, though. I liked what they did. They really took their time as usual, but they didn't over-aggress anything. They left Anthem on his own, and that kept Jeremy for a long time away from this retake. It slowed it up for Team Secret, made it a little bit more readable, made it a little bit more comfortable for DFM. Now,
how long ago was I coaching? Like 2 years now. So I coached for, basically the game was out for 4 years. I coached for the first 2, and then I haven't coached for 2.
Really good positioning.
Been streaming, well,
that post plan.
yeah, been streaming for 2.
Yeah.
Why not?
This is a Jesse special right here. He loves to do this on this map.
Cover going out.
Loves to hold that B door.
See if anybody is falling into it, but it looks like it might be everyone who's starting to rotate in. Bash crept forward, DFM.
Oh God.
Oh
moving
gosh.
Up. Anthem, one prowler left as he sent it on the corner. Shots flying. Jesse Bash.
Oh my goodness! When the util was out, I thought the worst. I thought it was like 3 kills.
Ready to come through here as all of Team Secret work their way in towards B main.
Smoked off the turret. Oh, still Sasu good for 2.
Good for 2. Pulls out the knife. Does end up falling.
Stop getting util or your knife out.
Backs away. Has to go for the reload. There's turret causing him some issues here from behind, and eventually he
okay,
will
now we get
fall.
the full buy round. Not too bad. I like the idea.
On the DFM, but otherwise, they find stability in the round. Get themselves up to 4.
Now you've got a showstopper to worry about from Jeremy. Anthem having a solid little half here. Medusa having a good map. Sesu as well, not too bad.
See the panic.
Yeah, I mean, he was not quite anticipating it. I don't think they read that the smoke covered this turret. So they got caught just a little bit off guard. But still, Sesu able to get it under control enough. However, you got to worry about this showstopper. Jeremy inching forward. It's going to send a TP for Borkham up on top of rubble. Going to lead the way with some
this is nice from Team Secret. And good news is they didn't have to use too much. They used an okay amount, but
DFM wise to it so far. Pretty far back.
they got the combo.
Going to be sneaking their way in towards B. Alarm bot around the corner for Jesse to play off of.
Raise ult as well for retake.
Maybe be able to clear it with that.
Yeah, still have the alarm bot. Oh, okay. Molly takes down the alarm bot. This is nice default though. Yeah, take a CB default once A gets taken, and then try and go back over towards A and push him off. Doesn't look like we're going to go back A and push him off, which worries me a little bit, but should be okay because as we can see, 2 people are holding her.
This double peek's going to be nasty if they come in. It's only going to get one of the nanos.
HL just on the corner, and yet that nano still in play, and that's going to be May taken down. NDG now swinging out from Ben. Finds Cess as well.
Did we not go really early here?
Cut across now in towards B.
Felt like we went pretty early.
Medusa, but pain shells now.
Felt like the tether came in once everyone was dead.
Smattering of damage across as well. Time running low to push in. Neth gonna be good for one. Jesse Bash taken down at backside. Showstopper still available though. Paranoia.
Oh
Hit
boy.
onto one. Rocket goes flying. Neth gets taken down. So 2 does Borkum, but now a 3v2. That comes in. One more snake bite to play with here. As Anthem tries to take a forward position. They're stacked up.
Yeah, they're
They're
just
able
so
to win it
ready.
out. Anthem goes down.
2v3, then your hero play has to happen.
Takes a huge chunk of damage though.
That's
Jeremy
unlucky.
swings in. We'll be able to strike him down. Secret with a defuse will get themselves up to map.
Yeah, it's nice from
Yeah,
Team
this
Secret
is
as well.
really,
They
really nice
just
from
took
Team
A
Secret.
without having to
They're
use so
gambling
like
that
too
A
much into it as
isn't gonna
well.
be
It
where
was like all of the
DFM is really
recharge
comfortable
abilities
going. You
basically.
can just leave Borkum there on his own, watching it, and he can slide over for
A
the
pack got
Paranoia
fed up of
onto
NA
the
team
B site to help
speedrunning.
out.
Yeah,
I'd say the
everyone,
only
dude,
thing that
everyone's
I
speedrunning
thought was maybe a
games.
little off was Jesse's timing to try to peek into B when DFM made their push, but other than that, everything really well thought out. The trades are good.
Been a week of
For Team
speedrunning.
Secret, counterplay here, setting up Jeremy for that final one, and it is
Fight bar.
very,
Let me see if this changes it.
very dire for DFM.
There you go.
1 round from dropping this map.
Their selection as well. And rough tidings for them. See if they can extend
I
this
like
one,
this
or
as
if
well
Secret
from
will
Team
just be
Secret.
making
They
very quick work
didn't use a
of this
combo
Lotus.
earlier, right? So they saved Nade Tether. And they were thinking if DFM were going to communicate that they saved Nade Tether and they're not using it for A, they can go out A. And then they decided to use Nade Tether, thinking they would think that A's free because they don't use much util.
Can be a little
So
tricky.
it's a nice
Continue
it's a
to
nice
just
prediction
spread the
from
map,
Team
take their
Secret there.
time.
Definitely think that a caller might have
Real
called to go out
aggression
A
just yet.
here
Same alarm bot around the corner there for
once they felt like it
potentially
was
Neth to
weaker.
clear if he so chooses. Prowler from Jesse, just trying to get some info, but I believe Neth dodged it, didn't give away his
8
position.
chances, by the way.
Boombot clear though. Kind of alerts
8
Jeremy.
chances.
Borkum up on top of rubble. This could be tricky. Let's see if DFM can identify this.
Maybe it's all
Paranoia
the
at the
util.
ready, does get sent. It's catch on a 1, swing out, May able to find Borkum, but there's the reveal. Jeremy capitalizing, finds himself
Whoa.
3.
What was it?
That's
What was the second
strikes
kill?
him down, bringing us back into a 2v3.
What was that second kill though?
It's an immense amount of damage dealt here to DFM.
What a haunt from downtown by
Yeah, the
Jesse.
horn was sick. But the second
Making
guy,
it easy for Jeremy. Pit
second guy
has to
wasn't
be
even
used.
shown. He just
Well,
pre-fired.
choice.
He just pre-fired the
First half
doorway.
comes up here and
Two
looking at the
tapped
final
him.
round.
The most perfect gun against a Viper
Working their
pit.
way into this one. Gonna prove to be difficult still, but never mind. Doesn't matter if NDG just comes around from behind, drops it himself. Who's dead? Neth. Oh, I think he spotted him for a brief little moment, but just can't find stability.
It's
So
very,
knocks down
it's
off the
very well
bombs.
done from them.
That'll
They
be
looked
the
in
fuse
control
and
the whole
win
time.
As Team Secret, they come out swinging here, taking
Yeah,
down
DFM
with
have
ease on
DFM
Lotus.
have a
Yeah, one of the
defense
most
problem.
dominant performances on a map.